would have tried to have run a half a mile probably beforehand, your heart rate would have been 170.
Yep. Oh, no, I had times where when I first started trying to train to do a 5K, being that it's northern New Hampshire and I was trying to train in the middle of winter, I was doing them on treadmill. And on the treadmill, my heart rate was going over 200 beats a minute. And I was just like, that's not good.
That's scary.
But then I started seeing it come down, as I said. So
the heart itself is something that all men over 40 need to take seriously. I mean, if there's something that kills men over 40, it's heart disease. Is the leading one. Why? Because we have inflammation from bad foods, bad lifestyles. We're not exercising the heart naturally through cardiovascular activity as much. It's the whole combination of the stress, the smoking, the drinking, whatever, all of it, right? But what's amazing is the body has this capacity to regenerate and heal. As we get older, it slows down. That's why those aches and pains, they stick around a little bit longer. It's harder to recover from workouts. These are facts of getting older, but the regenerative capacity stays. When Glenn, you started doing those workouts, although very hard and challenging at first, your fitness level went up dramatically. Your cardiovascular system responds very quickly. In fact, your cardiovascular system responds quicker than the muscles do. And so, Glenn, you got this new heart and some new energy. Keep on going. Tell us where it goes from there.
One of the things I did was I set myself a goal probably about a month into the program. I said, if I've seen so many people doing couch to 5K and things like that. And I was like, they all say they're going to do a 5K, but they do the program and they never actually run the 5K. So I actually found a 5K in the area and paid the money to sign up for it, made it my goal. And even though, I think it was a week before the 5K, I went to do a training run, and I had to slow down to a walk a couple of times on the training run. But I said, I'm going to finish this one way or another. And so I went to this actual run about 20 minutes north of here, and I not only ran it, but I ran the entire thing and did it in 29 minutes. And I was like, that's just absolutely incredible. And I wasn't sure how the heck I'd done it. It was a nice flat one because we have a lot of rail trails in the area, and it was actually called a rail trail and ale, which they had me at that because at the end of the race, you got a beer and a glass to go with it. So that was kind of nice, but I couldn't believe that I ran it in that 29 minutes. So I said, hey, 29 minutes, that was pretty good. Let's see what I can do next time. And so I signed up for another one, and the next one I did it in 25 minutes. And I was like, whoa, I was hoping to take maybe 30 seconds off my time, and I just took, 4 minutes off of it. And so I just kept adding more of those. And then my wife, she actually regularly goes to a gym and there's a personal trainer there that works with her. And he sent a text message to all of his gym members to say, hey, who wants to do a Spartan race? And not only a Spartan race, but Spartan started at Killington Ski Resort, which is about a little over an hour away from here, kind of due west of here. And he was looking for people that wanted to join a Spartan team to take on Killington. And my wife was like, no, she doesn't like to get her feet off the ground. She doesn't like doing the jump, even jumping onto the box jump type stuff. She doesn't like doing that. So she said no, but she said, Glenn's looking for challenges. So let me send him the link. So she sent me the information on it. I took a look at it and immediately said, this is my next challenge. This is a 5K, but instead of it just running the 5K, you've got 22 or 23 obstacles built in. So I said, yeah, this is it. So I signed up for it, then found out that to be part of the team, I had to show up at 5 a.m. every Wednesday morning for training. Because there's a lot of stuff that if you're not ready for it, for the obstacles, you're not going to be able to do it. I mean, for instance, they've got a giant tire flip, that a great big tractor tire that you've got to somehow flip over twice. And it's not, there's a technique to doing it. And so I got involved in that and just absolutely loved it. And then I set my next goal actually my next goal was I had heard about the Ragnar races and the fact that Fit Father had put together a team the first year that I was involved, and they were looking for runners. And I think Craig actually contacted me and was like, we're recruiting, and said, if you want to do it, let's get you here. So, because he knew about the fact that I was doing a lot of running, and so that was the next challenge, was to do that.
Let me pause you there, because I want to take a couple things from what you shared, because I think there's a lot of wisdom in that. how long into your Fit Father journey were with us when you started the Spartan race?
I started Fit Father in January 2019, and the Spartan race itself was, I think, middle to the end of September of that year. So I think it was during the summer that I actually started the training.
Okay, so you went from 9 months.
Yep.
Which is the amount of time, I would say, if you throw effort at it, you can make a incredible health transformation in 9 months. And Glenn, you know this because you see guys in the Brotherhood who lose 100 pounds in 9 months, right?
Yep.
You can do a lot in 9 months. You got yourself to a point where now, for fun, you are going through these crazy obstacle courses, getting up at 5 a.m. to flip tires. And I think it goes without saying that at this time, you were probably 56 or 56 at the time.
Yep.
You have renewed fire in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought you're supposed to be over the hill, Glenn. What happened?
That's what I was told, is I was supposed to be over the hill. And I keep running into, working in a school. It's kind of interesting because I'm back at the same school that I started my career at. And so I'm seeing kids that are the children of the first students that I had. And some of the employees of the school are former students of mine. And, I leave school in the afternoon. Like yesterday, I left school and immediately went for the 10-mile run. And these, former students are looking at me going, wait a minute, you're older than us. You're not supposed to be doing this stuff. And so it's phenomenal. It's just a great way to do things. And I have people that just look at me. I have some of the students that are looking at me going, I'm doing now basically a 22-minute 5K, and they're looking at me going, there's no way. I can't do that. So it's an incredible feeling.